morning everybody. Hope everybody's okay and well. I've got this little video that I'm going to do. I have started doing it, but I've got a cone here. I've got some material that I had given to me ages ago, and I thought I made one of these last year, and I thought, well, I'll get so far and then I'll record the rest. But I am going to do another video after this one. So I don't know how many of you have done this. They're ever so simple. You just get a polystyrene egg shape, and it depends on the size of the egg that you get, but this one, I can't remember what size this one is, but I do 5 centimetres by 5 centimetres on all of them, and that's just about right. And that, I mean, it's so easy. I mean, the one thing you can't use doing this is the hot glue. You need to pin these in, because if you don't quite get them in the right position, if you use hot glue, then you can't do anything about it. So I'm gonna start off doing that, and that I've cut some out and that, but I probably might need some more. So I've cut all these little squares out. That's all they are, just little squares. I mean, they don't look nothing, doesn't look nothing, you know, till you get it up, but I thought that was quite pretty. I've got some little pins already done up here, so I'm going to start doing these. So what I've done, I mean, some of them I haven't done exactly the right 5 by 5, so what I do, I just straighten it out. It doesn't really matter, you know, you can just, it just goes on just the same. And then I've got like a diamond there, and then you just, all you do is, you sort of follow it down. It works out, you'll find the place where you go. It's very, very easy. So I've got a gap there, so I'm going to put that one in there like that, and then I'm just going to pin it. And then you just keep going round till you get to the top. Then I've got another one that side. I don't think I need to shout really. I've got me mic on, and that this time I'm all set up this time. I think we all make mistakes when we're starting. I'm going to do another one on there. Right, I pin it, and you just carry on until you get to the top. Right, just check it. Sometimes you might have to pin another bit in, but it depends on what colour material you use. I mean, I've got silver pins here, so you can't really notice them. Sometimes if the pins don't go in, I just push them down, and that. You find with this kind of material, it does stick out, you know. The other kind of, I've done it in fabric as well. I made a lot of these one time and sold them on my stall, but actually I don't do it now. It's there's not, because where I live, it's a village, and you don't, it's not very good, you know. You just get village people coming out into the little town, little village that we've got. They come and do their shopping in the mornings, and you know, it's not so good as if you was in town, and that. And I just stopped doing it. It's like card making. I do card making, but you can't. There's too many of you. You know, too many of you card making, and you've got to ask for a certain amount of money because it costs you money. Right, I'm just building this up. You do get a lot of flaky bits and that, but just building that up. This is really therapeutic, this is. Because you can sit and just you know, just plodder away really. And I mean, I as I say, sometimes I don't get mine quite right. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I just straighten it up like that, and you can't even notice it. You just you know, I try and put the little star, snowflake, or star, whatever it is, star I should say. I try and keep that in front if I can. I'm going to put that. Just going to put my hot glue gun on, and that's only for when I put the ribbon on the top. As I say, I wouldn't use hot glue gun to do this, and that's and you will find when you get, sometimes when you get to the top, sometimes it's a bit out, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, it's just how it goes. But I'm just building it up like that. I think this is very pretty, this one. I've just come back from walking my dogs up the road. I live right out in the country, so I've got, you know, it's nice just to walk up the road with them and that. And I found it so warm. I can't believe how warm it is. Oh, I was really hot because I've got a bungalow and it's a bit sheltered, so you don't really know till you get outside whether it is going to be mild or not. But yeah, it was really warm. We really not having a bad few days and that. But can't complain really. It's the time of year. Right, I'm getting to the top. I mean, you might find it a bit sometimes my fingers are not as good as they should be. I think that's what you get when you get older. You just have to put up with it. You're not so nimble, I don't think, when you're older. That's my opinion. Right, just put that one up there. We're getting to the top. As I say, I'm going to do another video, and that I should stop this one when this is done, so I can get the other one ready. So I've got two. I don't know whether I want to put any more on. Let's see. Let's just have a look. Put that one down. There. This is quite fiddly, this material. It can, I mean if you want to go to the extreme and cut out your squares, then you could fold them and then iron them, press them down if you want to. I mean, I can't be bothered. I'm quite happy doing it like this. But I've made Christmas ones, Christmas fabric. More fingers and thumbs now. I'll try again. we're just getting to the top. Just going to do, I don't know whether to do another one on the top or not. Let me just have a look. Let me just have a look, see if it looks alright. Just see. I think I'll just, because I've got a little gap at the top, I'll just put two on there, I think, and that would be it. I'll just put another one on there. Use that one. Oh, that one's no good. Sorry if I'm not talking so much. I was concentrating. Right, where am I? It's very hard to see. Oh, there I am. That's better. Yeah, that's better. Right. Right, that's that done. Might pin that down. The top one is a little bit. That's it. That's all you do. And then get me glue gun. Right, so I've got to put, the one thing I didn't get my I didn't get my bit to put in the middle. Let's have a look. I'm using this ribbon. It's not a Christmas ribbon, just one I found which will go with it. I don't know whether my glue gun's hot yet. Oh yeah, because you can use this on the top. Right, so what you do to do your, it all depends how much you want. So I'm going to stick a pin in there. You want fairly long pins. Another one in there, so they're both more or less the same. And you want it with 4 sides. I've had to get a, I can't find my other big pins. Right, let's have a look, see where that one needs to come up a bit. So what you do, you just go like that. You can pin it if you want, and then you go like that. I think I'd be better off pinning it. You don't put too much glue to start off with. You can put glue in afterwards. Right, so you've done 2 sides, and then that should twist. It doesn't matter so much about the top, because it'll all, once you let go of it, it'll just it'll work out right. Then you go back on there, and then you go back on there. So it's like a figure 8. That's all you do, a figure 8. Right, so I'm going to put another, I can put, because you have to be careful putting the glue the glue, this hot glue, because otherwise you'll find you won't be able to get your pins in. Right. So I'm going to cut that off. Right, I'm going to cut that off. And then you've got a bit for the top. Sure. I wasn't sure whether I couldn't make up my mind whether to hang a few strands. Oh God, not in that one. A few strands of this, because this is glittery. I was not long ones, just small ones. Yeah, I think I might do that. Let's have a look. Just a few to hang down. What do you think? Oh, sorry if I was out of the picture. Don't want them too long. Just enough. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that because that's quite pretty. Cause it's got a glitter on it. So let's have a look. So you don't want too many. You don't want to spoil it. Because you can always cut them down afterwards. I think that'd be plenty. I need Michelle's little brush. Michelle, let me borrow your brush. I'm in a mess here. Right, so I've got these. Just going to put them in the top. She says. I wonder whether, I think what might be a good idea, I'll put that on there. Right. Stick them. I don't know what it's like on my board. I don't know. I have to see if I can pull them off. As I say, I don't want to put too much glue on that, otherwise I won't be able to pin. Oh, look. Pin them on there. I'll leave that for a minute. Take that other way. I've got some bling here. I don't know. I know what bling I want. It's just, have I got one here? No. I'm just going to be a minute. I'm just going to get my stuff to put in the middle. I thought I'd got everything. I won't be a tick. Sorry about that. I still can't find it. Didn't want to keep you hanging on. I'll have to play with something else then. Let's have a look. Make sure. No, that's too big because you're having a. See, that would be alright. Let's have a look, see if I can pull these off. Oh yes. As I say, I don't want them too long. Right, I'm gonna glue them on. Put my chair in. Just got to find a middle. What I'll do, I'll put my ribbon on and then I'll have to find a bit to go in the top. See, this is what I mean by putting, if you use too much glue then it gets a bit thick at the top. Let me see, that might be too long. You don't want it too, because I mean you can hang these on your Christmas tree. That's it. Right, put that in there. Right, I'm just going to stick that on there. See, when I have done these, I usually put a big pin with a top bit on, but I can't, so I'm just going to put something just on the top. Oh. Sorry about that. What I've done it over one side. Right, let's try again. Put it over there. Don't want to be one-sided. Sorry everybody, going out of focus here. Right, I'm going to put that, just don't do what I do because I've put quite a lot of glue on the top here. I have to find a nice bling to put on the top. I'll put in my other stash, but that's all that needs. Right, what you do is take your pins out, and then you've got your bits floating, and that's all it is. And if, as I say, if you put, sorry, I keep coming out of focus. If you just put a nice little something in there to hide all that, then you can hang that up on your, I mean, you can just do that. I mean, you don't have to put anything like that on it, but I thought that looked quite nice. I'm quite pleased with that. After all that, yeah. I say, but my ribbon is not. It's not sort of Christmassy, but it follows it. I mean, I do like white. I love white. But I mean, you can always put, if you wanted to, put colour. You know, put a bit of colour in yours. I mean, I could put a bit of colour in there, and that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave that as it is now, because I've only got to put something in there, and I'm going to turn off and clear this lot up, and then I should do another video on something else. So I'll be back shortly and that, so I'll see you in a bit. Bye.